Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday, and welcome to an added stream. That's right, we're back in the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I wasn't originally going to be live again until tomorrow night, but considering the cancellations that I had on the weekend, I wanted to try to get an extra stream in if I could, and tonight was the perfect night for it because I wasn't up to much. So here we are, bonus stream. We are getting really close to the end of Breath of the Wild now. As you can see by the Korok counter up in the top right corner, we currently have 835 Koroks, which means only 65 Koroks remain. So the plan for tonight, this is going to be a bit of a shorter stream. I'm planning on streaming for about 2 hours. So we're not going to finish the challenge tonight, but the plan is, or the hope, I suppose, is that we are going to set ourselves up for the grand finale tomorrow night. So there's a couple of grindy things that we have left to do that I'm going to do tonight. I really want to check through the map to make sure that we have all the named locations, because I have a feeling we might have missed a couple, and I don't want to save those for the very end. I'd rather know now if we've missed some locations so we can go get those. So I'm going to do that. We'll, of course, go collect some Koroks. Just basically do a little bit of cleanup and work towards the 100% goal. And then tomorrow night, like I said, we should finish the challenge, which is crazy. I can't believe I'm uttering those words. I can't believe we're even getting into the realm of conversation where we might finish this challenge. But yeah, we are. We're getting pretty dang close. So first of all, you may notice that I am all the way up here in Rito Village. And you may be wondering, why am I in Rito Village? It's because right now, one of the Korok seeds that we need is unfortunately glitched. It's this one right here. We're trying to wait for the fruits to respawn on these trees. That is the only Korok seed that we have left outside of the central Hyrule and Hyrule Castle region. And apparently, in order for fruit to respawn in this game, you need to be at least 2 zones away from the zone in question, and then you have to wait. So basically, I went as far away from these stupid fruit trees as I possibly could. I went all the way up to the Hyrule region, and I just left my game on for a couple of hours. So hopefully those fruits have grown back. I'm going to wait until the very end of tonight's stream to check, to give it as much time as possible to respawn, and then we'll go down and see if that actually happened.
I heard Link's favorite genre of music is Korok and Eel.
I think you meant to say Korok and roll, Kirky. And I love it. Thank you so much for the 51 months, my friend. I appreciate that very much. Enjoy your sub badge, your ad-free viewing, and your limited time Christmas emotes. That's right, Tallara Gingerbread, Tallara Santa, and Tallara Reindeer are still available for subscribers to use, so make sure you get those dancing characters used up before the end of the month. I heard Link's favorite genre of music is Korok and roll is 11 out of 10. Hello, Kirky. Good to see you. Welcome on into a bit of a bonus stream here tonight. We are getting very close to the end of Breath of the Wild, and so tonight we're going to do a bit of cleanup. I want to make sure that we have all the named locations, and then we're going to do some Korok hunting. It won't be a super long stream, but as I mentioned, I basically wanted to make up for the stream that I had to cancel over the weekend. So here we are. So I've got the interactive map here, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go quadrant by quadrant, and we're going to make sure that we have all of the named locations. So that might be a little bit of a snooze, but we'll get it together. So up in the Hyrule region, we should have Sternita Secret Hot Spring, Sherfin's Secret Hot Spring, Hebra Great Skeleton, Goflam's Secret Hot Spring. There we have it. Oh no, I was gonna say, here we have our first one that we've missed, but no. I do have Goflam's Secret Hot Spring. It's right here. I've got a feeling I've missed at least one of these locations though, which is why I wanted to do this tonight, because tomorrow night I want to be able to celebrate and not be like, what location did I miss? So tonight's going to be a bit more of the grind work, while we make sure that we have everything that we need. So we got Selmy's Spot right here. Down here should be Hebra Trailhead Lodge. Flight Range. I don't see Flight Range. Oh, yes, I do. It's right there. Flight Range. It's weird because that one's not marked like the other ones are. But okay, we do have it. Flight Range. Divine Beast Va Meadow is there. Rito Village is there. Warbler's Nest is here. Dragonbone Mire is there. Tabantha Village Ruins. Hebra Tower. Pondo's Lodge. And then up here should be Snowfield Stable. Okay, so I think I have everything in Hebra. That's a good start. One region down. How are things? Are you prepared for Christmas? I am so prepared for Christmas, Kirky. I literally cannot express how excited I am for the Christmas break. I mean, I'm excited for Christmas itself, but I'm mostly excited for Christmas break. I can't wait to take some time off work to rest and recharge and relax. I'm also very, very excited about finally getting my hands on my Switch 2, of course, that I've been very patiently waiting for. So yes, I am ready though. I think I've got all my gifts bought. Our tree is up. Preparations are basically complete, so now it's just a waiting game. Okay, so I see the very first location that we are missing. It's this one right here. It's called Gisa Crater. So there you go. I'm glad we checked this, because otherwise we would have finished the game and I would have had 99% instead of 100. So at least this is going to help. All right, we got Great Fairy Fountain. We've got Ancient Columns. There should be Tanagar Canyon Course and Tabantha Great Bridge. Then there should be Foot Race Check-In. Yeah. We got Thundra Plateau. Tabantha Bridge Stable should be here. And then there should be a tower, Ridgeland Tower there. Okay, so we've missed one area. Good to know. Honestly, maybe I'll go get that right now. Get that out of the way. So, as mentioned, all the locations on the map are required for the Breath of the Wild 100%. Along with all of the shrines, there are 120 shrines, we've got 117. All of the Korok seeds, there are 900 of those, we've got 835. And then you have to beat the main story as well. So we are well on our way to all of those objectives. And that's why I'm taking my time to carefully comb through the map tonight, because my hope is, by the time we get to Hyrule Castle and beat Ganon, that will be the final thing required for the 100%. It just feels right, you know? I don't want to have to go in and beat Ganon and then come out and be like, oh no, I missed one bridge and have to go find it. I feel like that's going to deflate the process a little bit, so that's basically the purpose of tonight's stream. It's going to be a short little stream while we peruse the map. We'll make sure we have all these locations, and then we'll get back to collecting Koroks. There we go. Gisa Crater is now officially marked on the map. Perfect. Moving on. Also, the cheese will help 45. That's a funny username. Thank you for the follow. Welcome into my Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 100% completion challenge. We're not going to finish it tonight, but I think we're going to finish it tomorrow night. So you arrived just at the right time. Tonight's going to be a cozy short stream, so we clean up some of the remainder of the requirements, and then tomorrow night is going to be the night, which I'm very excited about. All right, so if we head down here, we've got Statue of the 8th Heroine. We've got Yiga Clan Hideout. We've got Gerudo Tower. We've got Northern Ice House. We've got Kara Bazaar. Gerudo Desert Gateway. I don't see that. Okay, that's one we missed, which I'm very surprised. How did I miss that? I feel like we came right through here, but okay. Gerudo Desert Gateway, there we go. And then Gerudo Canyon Stable, yes. Wasteland Tower, yes. Divine Beast, yep. East Gerudo Ruins, yes. Gerudo Town, yes. Sand Seal Rally, Arbiter's Grounds. Great Fairy Fountain. No, we don't have that either. Oh. Finding a whole bunch of stuff that we missed. South Lomai Labyrinth, yes. Then we've got, here is Gerudo Canyon Pass. We don't have that either. And Dig Dog Suspension Bridge. We do have that. Okay, so bunch of spots we need to go to down in the desert. We'll start with this one right here. Hey Malice, are we gonna watch more ice melt? We very well could. If we miss some locations up in a snow-covered region, we very well may get to watch some more ice melt, which I know is exactly what you want to do on a Tuesday. I basically have you as a podcast at the moment. Excellent. Tallara podcast. That would be a new branch for me. Done the live streams, I've done the pre-recorded videos, I've done the shorts, I haven't done the podcast. Do I want to sell my soul and enter the podcast realm? Hi Bronny, it's so good to see everybody. Happy Tuesday, thanks for stopping in. I of course had to cancel my Breath of the Wild stream that I was going to do on Saturday, so I'm happy to be here today to sort of make up for that cancellation. I mentioned to you guys, of course, the reason why Saturday's stream was canceled. Unfortunately, my sweet girl, my little Miss Muffin, is not feeling well. We had to bring her to the vet on Thursday. No, we brought her to the vet on Monday last week, and she got what's called a urinalysis and a urine culture done, and that showed the presence of a UTI. So she started antibiotics, but unfortunately her symptoms got worse over the week. So we ultimately on Saturday had to bring her in for an ultrasound, which was extremely costly. I'm talking 4 figures. And unfortunately that revealed the presence of both kidney stones and a kidney infection. She's been getting recurrent UTIs over the past year, and we didn't know why she kept getting them. Some cats are naturally more susceptible to UTIs, it's just a thing unfortunately, but it looks like her previous UTIs weren't fully clearing, and therefore they sort of mutated into something even worse, the kidney infection. So she's now on 4 weeks of very strong antibiotics, and already she's doing a lot better. Her symptoms have completely subsided, which is really, really good. And I'm just glad it wasn't anything serious. Of course, we were sort of prepared for the worst, but, you know, it's all treatable stuff. The worst part is for her to get her ultrasound. Well, she not only had to spend 8 hours at the vet, which was heartbreaking. I missed her so much, and I can only imagine what was going through her head. Like, is Mama never coming back, you know? But, they also had to shave her tummy, and I'm sure you guys have seen Muffin's tummy before, but she has a very fluffy tummy, so she looks a little silly right now. She's naked underneath. But, you know, again, if that's the worst that has to happen, then I'm okay with that. And yeah, no, I'm sure the kidney stones are extremely uncomfortable, and her UTI symptoms are extremely uncomfortable as well, but you know, we were worried it was kidney failure or, you know, the big C word or something like that. So in the grand scheme of things, it's not so bad, even though, yes, kidney stones suck and kidney infections suck. But anyway, all of that's to say, give you a little update about Muffin. She is doing a lot better, but that's why I had to cancel the weekend streams. And that's why we're streaming tonight. I wanted to do a little stream tonight, just a cozy short stream to sort of clean up some of the remaining things we have here in Breath of the Wild. One thing in particular I wanted to do was comb the map for all the map locations, and I'm glad I did, because already I've noticed some that we've missed. So tonight we're going to make sure I've got all the map locations, then we'll probably collect a couple of Koroks and basically set the stage for us to fully complete this run tomorrow night, which is really, really exciting to say. So we've been to this Great Fairy Fountain before, but I guess it doesn't actually mark on your map unless you pay the fairy what she's asking for, which is interesting. Apparently the 100% challenge in Breath of the Wild is pay to win. You literally have to pay 1,000 rupees if you want to complete the map, so good to know. All right, here you go. Take your rupees. Thank you, you're too kind. Ah, the power! It's overflowing! Most sexual fairies ever. Damn, girl. What did you do with those 1,000 rupees? Bought a new outfit? Well, hello there. I am the great fairy Terra. I'm the oldest of the four sisters. I've been watching your activities from inside my bud all this time. And haven't you been busy swinging that sword around, adventuring? I'm not just making wild assumptions, you know. I truly do see all. I'll prove it right now. I'll predict what you're thinking right at this moment. You're probably thinking, can't we just skip to the part where she enhances my clothing? Right? Looks like I hit the mark, What an impatient person. Why don't you show me the clothing you want to have enhanced? Depending on what materials you have on hand, I should be able to enhance your clothing, but it all depends. With the power available to me, I can greatly enhance your clothing. Well, since we're here, you may as well enhance away. Let's see what we can get enhanced. Our Hylian trousers. Bronny says, my brother got his wiener Sonic Zap today for remaining kidney stones. Not the wiener Sonic Zapped. I mean, Muffin doesn't have a wiener to zap. But I can only imagine how uncomfortable that must be. Hopefully it provides some relief for your brother, though, and hopefully his wiener doesn't hurt too much. Things I never thought I'd say on stream. Yeah, so we talked about removing Muffin's kidney stones. Fortunately, the kidney stones are small and they're not obstructing anything. In cats, apparently, especially ones that are sort of more prone to UTIs and those sort of renal issues, they just sort of leave the stones until they get to a point where, you know, they're causing distress or they're obstructing things. Because we were wondering, you know, Muffin's 11, she's not super old, but obviously we don't want her to have to go through any surgeries that she doesn't have to go through. And a lot of times, stone removal in pets involves surgery. So the plan for right now is we're just going to leave the stones, at least until we clear up this kidney infection and then see how things go. But I don't think any zapping or surgery is in the books right now, which is probably a good thing for my wallet as well. Hi, Kev. Thank you so much. Thank you for the well wishes for Muffin, everybody. I really appreciate it. She's doing so much better, which is all I can really ask for. Saturday was a very stressful day, having her at the vet and worrying about her. So I'm just so glad that she's feeling better. You know, I actually don't know if there is a sonic gun for animals to zap away their kidney stones. They never mentioned it at the vet, and I feel like they would have if it was an option, but maybe it is. I don't know. All we talked about was sort of like the surgical option and how we weren't going to go that route, but perhaps, I mean, perhaps sonic gun is in the future. We'll see. Kidney stones were second only to pregnancy in terms of pain, so I've heard. I'm glad she's improving. I've never had kidney stones and I've never been pregnant, so I can't comment, but I have obviously heard that both of them are extremely uncomfortable, so it seems like the stones themselves aren't necessarily what's causing her discomfort. It was the infection, which was sort of due to the stones. Apparently the stones are a good hiding place for bacteria. And so because the stones are so small and they don't seem to be causing her issues, that's another reason why we're leaving it. It seems like the infection is the issue, not the stones. But again, we're taking it one step at a time. She's got 4 weeks of antibiotics to get through right now, and then we'll go for her follow-up appointment and then sort of take it from there. I wonder if the sonic gun's too powerful for cats and small mammals. Yeah, it very well could be, right? So, I'm not sure. Hi, Euro, how are you? Happy Tuesday. Thanks, everybody, for stopping in. I was just saying, obviously, I canceled my stream on Saturday because I had to take Miss Muffin to the vet. So we're doing a little bit of a make-up stream tonight. Basically, what I want to do is a lot of the more grindy things that were on my list prior to the completion of this challenge. And most importantly, or the most grindy of the things, is we need to go around the map and make sure we have all the named locations. So that's the plan for tonight. Probably going to be a bit of a shorter stream. I'm getting started a little later than I normally do. We'll sit back, relax, enhance every piece of armor that Link has, because apparently all of his stuff can be enhanced. And we're going to take a full 360 tour of Hyrule, making sure we have all of the named locations prior to resuming our Korok hunt. But yeah, how was everybody's weekend? I saw a lot of you guys last week. We streamed Hades 2 last week. We also streamed the Game Awards on Thursday. which was a lot of fun. So thank you to all of you who stopped in to hang out with me during the Game Awards. It's always a super fun event to host. There was some interesting games announced. I definitely added a bunch of games to my Steam wishlist. And then, to the surprise of no one, of course, Expedition 33 did win Game of the Year. I mean, it was very well deserved. I've said it once, I've said it a million times. If you guys haven't played Expedition 33, I truly can't recommend it enough. It is an incredible game, and it deserved Game of the Year, in my opinion. Yeah, Kirky, so one of the highlights of the Game Awards for me actually had nothing to do with me or my interests. Kirky had been telling me that his one hope for the Game Awards was Ace Combat 8. And prior to Kirky mentioning it, I didn't even know what Ace Combat was, but Kirky's a good friend of mine. I love when my friends are happy, and so I said, yeah, fingers crossed. I hope we see Ace Combat 8. And guess what we saw at the Game Awards? Out of all the games they could have shown, they actually did show Ace Combat 8, and me and everyone else in the chat were just so happy and excited for Kirky, so that was actually a highlight for me. The fact that one of my friend's wish list items did in fact come true. I'm still hyped about the new Star Wars Old Republic. Me too. Me too. That was probably the biggest... Between that and the new Tomb Raider, those were the two biggest announcements for me. I'm very, very excited for new Old Republic, that's for sure. I'm very excited for Divinity as well, but I have to agree with Malice. That trailer was nasty. There was a lot going on. Literally so much to unpack in that trailer. If they were going for shock value, by golly, they got it. We got absolutely no gameplay. It's not Original Sin, though, so I'm wondering, is it going to be more action-based? I have no idea. Definitely excited for it, but yeah, that trailer was something. So, it was a great Game Awards. I enjoyed a lot of the things they showed. Oh, you're playing the Expedition 33 DLC right now. I'm hoping to check that out over the holidays myself, because I've seen a little bit about it, and it looks really good. All right, next up, let's head, let's go into this area. So we've got Bridge of Hylia, Lake Tower, Mounted Archery Camp. I don't have that. I do not have that. That's here somewhere. Okay. See, and this is why we're doing this. Because it would have been so easy to miss one little named location, and then we would have defeated Ganon, and it would have shown 99% on my map, and I would have been insanely disappointed to then, at the end of the stream, have to try to hunt down these locations. So I would definitely rather do it in advance. We're getting ahead of it here. I'm just ticking off some of the ones. Okay, so there's one there. Then we've got Faron Woods, which we have. We've got Highland Stable, which we have. Horse God Bridge, we have. Melania Spring, we have. Guccini Plain Barrows. I don't... Yep, nope, we have that. Sadron Bridge, we have. Zonai Ruins, we have. Spring of Courage, we have. Next up should be Faron Tower. Lakeside Stable. Floria Bridge. Okay, so it's just the one in this area. Looks like it's right over here. Of course, there's nothing really nearby for me to get there quickly. Guess I'll probably go up to Lake Tower and then go straight south from here. Also, Bronny's on a 3-stream streak. Yes, reindeer, shake that rain booty. Kirky says, I'm always happy watching the Game Awards and watching others lose their mind. I'm just glad it was my turn. Absolutely, and I'm glad too. The wiener melt was a bit much for a reveal trailer. Yeah, and the people, forgive my my bluntness, but I feel like there's no better way to describe it. The people fucking in front of the guy being burnt alive. Yeah, no, there was a lot going on. It's a reindeer shaking its rein rear. That's good. That's good. They've said that Divinity is going to have turn-based combat like Baldur's Gate 3, but using a new rule set. Oh, okay, interesting. I didn't read that, Bronny, so that's good to know. That it is still going to be turn-based. Luke says, yeah, and there were children in that gathering. There were children. There was, yeah, a lot going on. A lot going on. Tomb Raider should be fun. Looks like it's going back to its roots. I miss just old-fashioned platforming and puzzles. I'm a huge Tomb Raider fan, so I am very, very excited that we're getting a new Tomb Raider game. I know they're doing the remake of the first game next year, which I'm sure I'll check out. But in particular, I'm really, really excited for the brand new entry in sort of the new arc of Lara Croft that's coming out in 2027. That's going to be fantastic. All right, that's the mounted archery camp. So let's keep heading to the right. We've got Lurelin Village. There's actually not many over here. Lurelin Village and then Palmore Ruins. We've got both of those. From here... Oh, wait. There's also the one out on the island, Eventide Island, which we have as well. From here, we're going north to Hateno Ancient Tech Lab and Hateno Village. Then we've got Hateno Tower, Fort Hateno. Yep, we've got that. Heading left, we've got Dueling Peaks Stable, Big Twin Bridge, and Little Twin Bridge. Kakariko Bridge. See, this is how easy it is. You miss one bridge and you don't get your 100%. Dueling Peaks Tower, Dea Village Ruins. Let's back up and go north. We've got Kakariko Village, Great Fairy Fountain, Lanayru Road Westgate, Lanayru Promenade, Lanayru Road Eastgate we do not have. There's one that we missed. And then right up on the top, Spring of Wisdom. So let's go grab that next. I guess we'll go up to the Jitan Sami Shrine and float down. But yeah, how was everybody's weekend? Hope you had a good weekend. I hope your week is off to a good start so far. Can you believe how close we're getting to Christmas? Very, very excited for a Christmas break. I've got 1 week of work left. I could not be more excited, that's for sure. As already discussed, my weekend was sort of taken up at the vet and worrying about my little girl, so hope you guys had a nicer weekend than I did. I think they said the new Tomb Raider's a sequel to the last one before the reboot. Oh, really? Interesting. That's a long time between sequels then. Because the reboots happened in 2013? So we're talking like 15 plus years between entries if that's the case. I'll have to look into it more. I didn't read that myself, but I totally believe you if that's the case. It's clearly a different Lara than the reboot trilogy Lara. She looks completely different. So either this is a brand new sort of timeline, a brand new Lara, or it would make sense if she's related to the original Lara. So I should look into that myself. I like the reboots. I loved the reboots. I absolutely loved the reboot. The original one. I felt like the quality actually decreased. Like the first reboot was 10 out of 10 for me. And then the sequel to the reboot was like a 9 out of 10. And then the sequel to the sequel was like an 8 out of 10. Like it felt like they were going down in quality. So it probably makes sense for them to take a step back. Because if they had continued on that route, it would have just ultimately, you know, been bad. But yeah, the reboot, especially just Tomb Raider, I freaking loved that game. I thought it was so good. I thought they did such a good job of humanizing Lara and creating, you know, a more grounded journey for her, which was good. Okay, Inigo Bridge, Lanayru Tower, Goponga Village Ruins. Oh, I don't see those. I've got Goponga Island, but I don't see the village ruins. We're gonna have to go there. There should be more garrison ruins. I don't see those either. So that's 2 we're missing. Alright, let's go grab those. Tomb Raider 2013 is great. Yeah, that's the one that I'm referring to, Malice. I 10 out of 10 agree with you. The movie of that one wasn't bad either. No, I enjoyed it. I feel like it didn't get much critical acclaim. And I mean, I'm not saying it was an Oscar movie film, Oscar-worthy film or anything, but I actually did like the Tomb Raider movie. I went and saw it in theaters and I had a good time. So yeah, I hope this next iteration of Lara Croft can live up to the greatness that sort of the last iteration had, because I really did enjoy it, even though the games did start to decrease in quality towards the end of the trilogy, in my opinion. Looks like we got a blood moon. Things are getting pretty spooky. Holy moly. Alright, there's the village ruins we were looking for. Zelda's gonna warn me about the blood moon. To that I say thanks, babe, but I've seen a million of them. And, load back in. Head up to the other ruins. So, got that one there. Goponga Village. Away from the skeletons. Oh, still got a ways to go. For some reason I thought I was way closer to the next objective, but I'm really not, so let's try to cut down on some of that distance with flight. But yeah, so the plan is tomorrow night we're going to stream till we beat this challenge, which is great. And then I have a stream scheduled for Thursday as well. When setting the stream schedule for December, I obviously didn't know how many streams it was going to take for us to complete the challenge. So I had Thursday night stream designated as a Breath of the Wild stream. But we'll probably be streaming Hades 2 on Thursday in light of the fact that I'm 95% sure that we're going to finish the challenge tomorrow night, so Breath of the Wild and Hades 2 coming up this week before the Christmas break. Alright, there's the more garrison ruins. Perfect. So, we can tick that one off next. Now, let's head up into this next area. So, we've got... from here, I guess we're going into the Goron region. We've got Foothill Stable, Maw of Death Mountain, Ulden Tower, Akala Span, Akala Bridge Ruins, Akala Citadel Ruins, and Akala Tower, South Akala Stable, Akala Parade Grounds we do not have. Did my game just freeze? Nope, we're good. Okay. Akala Parade Ruins. That's new. Okay, right there. West Sokala Bridge. Yep. Sokala Bridge. And then East Sokala Bridge. There's a great fairy fountain right here that we didn't get. And that's it. Shadow Hamlet Ruins, Spring of Power, East Akala Stable, Akala Ancient Tech Lab, Lomai Labyrinth Island, Gut Check Rock, Divine Beast, Bridge of Elden. I think we're missing one here. There should be a Stolock Bridge, which I don't see. Goron City, which we have. Abandoned North Mine, which we have. Elden Great Skeleton, which we have. And then there should be a southern mine here somewhere. I don't think we have this either. Southern mine is like... trying to see where it is on the map. It's like right here. Okay. Couple spots to explore. Get rid of these stamps so I don't confuse myself. And then I guess we'll start by going to the parade grounds right there. Luke's currently on a 3-stream streak. Heck yeah! Sokola Bridge sounds crazy. Yeah, there are some interestingly named locations in Hyrule, that's for sure. Speaking of gut check, I'm on my way to bed to rest up. Have a good rest of stream. Yeah, of course. Thanks for stopping in, Bronny. It was good to see you as always. Have a sweet dreams, and hopefully I'll see you one of the next 2 nights. Alrighty, so from here, we're going this way. Looks like the parade grounds are probably... yeah, looks like they're kind of at the base of the mountain. They must be down, like, right here. Oh. Okay, yeah. We found Akala Parade Ground ruins, and we also found a guy having a big old snooze, so... we'll leave him be, and then let's go meet the Great Fairy. Presumably we're gonna have to pay her toll as well before we can, register her fountain on my map. Alrighty. Hello, Great Fairy. What's your toll today? Probably another 1,000 rupees? If you're anything like your sisters, it'll be around that. Fell out of the sky and grabbed a fairy. Ah, you've returned. Oh, I feel the power of a new sister. Quickly, free me as well. In order for me to regain my power, I need 10,000 rubies? That can't be right. I don't have 10,000 rupees. What's this? You don't have enough? How tragic. How dreadfully tragic. Can I, like, negotiate the price? There's no way she wants 10,000. 10,000? How the heck am I gonna get 10,000 rupees? Wow, okay. No wonder I didn't get this Great Fairy before. I thought her other sister was steep. 10,000 rupees? Okay, we're gonna have to go find a merchant and sell some stuff. Luckily we're going up to Goron City anyway. So we can, try to sell. Hopefully in my adventures I've picked up some diamonds and yeah, some other stuff from my kills. I mean, I gotta be honest, I haven't really taken stock of my inventory in quite some time, so we'll have to see what we're carrying. In the immortal words of Pokimane, if you're a broke girl, just say so. 10,000. I'm actually shocked. At first I thought, like, if I said no, she would be like, okay, okay, fine. You know, like, 5,000 instead. But no, she meant it. 10,000 rupees if you want to get 100% completion in Breath of the Wild. Honestly, I made loads of money selling Bokoblin parts. Okay, well, hopefully I will too, Kirky. On our way up to Goron City, we equip our fire-resistant armor, of course. We need to pick up the mine landmark en route, which we should get just by walking up there. And we'll see how much money we can make. I mean, luckily, at this point in the game, there's nothing I really need. So whatever we have, I should be able to sell, and hopefully that means we can cobble together enough. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to Google where the best diamond mining spot is, and we'll go mine some diamonds. And see, this is why I really wanted to add a stream in tonight. Because I knew something like this would come up, and tomorrow night I would be so excited to finish the challenge. And the game would go, not so fast, so we needed this sort of cozy little stream to clean up all this BS. Hey Beast, how are ya? Happy Tuesday. Alright, there's that. Now let's teleport up to Goron City to get the next landmark and do some selling. Let's see how many bokoblin parts I have, shall we? Oops, I just accidentally closed Twitch chat. No, what are you guys saying? I hope you're being good. I'm on my way back. Quickly, before they get out of hand. Okay, I'm back. Watch yourselves. Just any and all creature parts should do the trick. Alright. Well, let's go to our local Goron store. I believe there's one right here. Nope. This is somebody's house. Store's right here. Hello. Morning. The Goron Gusto shop always opens early. Let me know if you need anything. I'm here to sell. Sure thing. What do you want to sell? Oh wow, we've got 62 bokoblin horns. Now they're not worth much. They're only worth 3 apiece. But if we've got 62 of them, that comes to 186. All right, good start. Yeah, I'm literally just gonna sell everything I own. Choo-choo jellies, $5 a piece. We've got 112 of them. Okay, good start. Next up, bokoblin fangs, 8 rupees a piece. We've got 62 of them. Alrighty, we're almost at 3,000 already. It's a good start. Now we've got amber, 30 rupees a piece, and we've got 39 of them. Oh yeah. Oh, this won't be so hard. I think we can do this for sure. It's like all this stuff is just sitting in my inventory after dozens of hours of gameplay. It's about time I got it off my hands. Oh yeah. Okay, we're halfway there. 5,113 rupees are in our pocket. We just need about 5,000 more. All the way up to 6,000. Thank God this guy is willing to buy literally anything and has an unlimited supply of funds to do so. That makes this a lot easier for me. It's not like, you know, in an Elder Scrolls or a Fallout game where the vendor only has a certain amount of money. This guy is friggin' rich. We're selling our stuff here to Jeff Bezos. Alright. 41 ancient gears, yep. That gets us to 8,400. Wow. Alright, next up, Lizalfos Talon. Gets us almost to 9,000. Ancient Shaft. Oh dang, we are 210 rupees away. Finish it off with Ancient Cores. Wow, that was easy peasy lemon squeezy. We got 11,000 rupees, as easy as that. Kirky was right, just selling any and all creature parts that we had really did do the trick. Alright, Alrighty, so we'll go deliver those to the Great Fairy, but before we go, there was a bridge here that I have apparently not explored, and I can only imagine it's that tall one. Right up there. I doubt it's one of these little ones. I'll run across them all the same. I think it must be the one high up there. So that means we've got to do some rock climbing. Phew, just enough stamina to hop up here. Alrighty, let's run across this very, very tall bridge. Stolock Bridge. There it is. That's the one we were looking for. Alright, perfect. So, we got this, and that means we can go back and give the fairy her rupees. Then we're done in this northeastern area. Alright, ma'am. Coming back with your 10,000 rupees in hand. I still can't believe how outrageous of an ask that is. Ah, you've returned. Now, you have rupees for me, right? Hand them over quickly. In order for me to regain my power, I need 10,000 rupees. Here you go. She kind of snatched them from me, didn't she? Thank you. You are too kind. Ah, the power. It's overflowing! She looks a lot like her sister that we just awakened down in the desert. So you're the one who released me. I was expecting someone bigger, I guess. But a slim little lad like you will do just fine, yes. I did not just pay her 10,000 rupees for her to immediately body shame me. You've got to be kidding me. What the hell? Thanks to you, my power has been returned to me, and I think you'll agree a good deed deserves a good reward. I can enhance your clothing, but I require the necessary materials to do it. However, you are lacking any clothing that I can enhance. Here, let's take a look. Maybe I can see what's stopping me from helping. I'd rather you not. Oh, so long for now, I suppose. Once you have some clothing you want to upgrade, come back anytime. See you later. See ya! So you have to go to Mijo when you want your clothing upgraded to the max level, but we don't have anything that's quite at that rank yet. Anyway, that's done and dusted. Now, let's keep going. So, if we come up this way, we should have the North Lome Labyrinth. Then down here, we've got the Forgotten Temple. Up here, we've got Serene Stable. And then Marita Exchange Ruins. Down here should be Royal Ancient Lab Ruins. And then Korok Bridge. Got Jetto Bridge here. Sanadin Park Ruins. Monhala Bridge. Outskirts Stable. This one says Hyrule Kingdom? Why would there be something right here that's called Hyrule Kingdom? That seems weird, but anyway, I don't have it. So either the map's wrong, or there is something there called Hyrule Temple, but... Then there's Colosseum Ruins, Aquame Bridge, Galeok Bridge. We've got Shrine of Resurrection, Great Plateau, Temple of Time, Great Plateau Tower, Gatepost Town Ruins, Outpost Ruins, East Post Ruins, Proxim Bridge. Then we've got Owlin Bridge, Riverside Stable, Horwell Bridge. Here we've got Colomo Garrison Ruins, Exchange Ruins, Hyrule Garrison Ruins, Central Tower, Ancient Tree Stump, Sage Temple Ruins. Okay, so it looks like the only thing we've missed in this area is Hyrule Kingdom, question mark? I'm still not convinced, and I don't even know why, but like, doesn't that just seem weird for there to be a landmark called Hyrule Kingdom just randomly there? I don't know. Anyway, we won't knock it till we try it, I guess. Let's go take a look. Alrighty, so it should be over here. Maybe it's where the kingdom first set up. Yeah, that could very well be, actually, because this is the first area that you explore in the game. And this is where the Temple of Time is, so actually that would make sense. Looks like it's kind of over here by this wall, I think. Yeah. Look at this fantasy champion. Hey, Power. I can't believe how well my team performed on Sunday. I got 170 fantasy points? What the heck? I don't expect to get any further because I'm up against Euro in the next round of the playoffs this week. But I am very, very happy that I even got this far after what has been pretty much a disappointing season. Euro is on Mega Fraud Watch? Yes. I hope so. I hope so. Holy shit, we're in the home stretch! We sure are! Hey, Rector, hey everybody, welcome on in. We are literally in the home stretch of this challenge. Tonight we're doing sort of a short make-up stream for the purposes of cleaning up any leftovers that we had. One of the big things that we needed to sort of check up on was these named locations. I'm glad I did too, because there were a bunch of little locations around Hyrule that I had not discovered yet. And it would have definitely been a bit deflating to defeat Ganon tomorrow just to find out I missed one bridge, and therefore we're only at 99%. So that's what we're doing tonight. Gonna be a short stream, just running around Hyrule, making sure we got all those named locations, and then I'm sure we'll collect a couple of Koroks as well. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. We had a bit of a scare with our kitty this past weekend. She spent 8 hours at the vet on Saturday, which is always scary. Luckily, nothing too serious. She had to get an ultrasound, so she has a shaved tummy now, and she looks really silly. But the ultrasound showed some kidney stones and a kidney infection, so she's going to be on 4 weeks of antibiotics, and she's already started those and already seems to be doing a lot better, so it was scary, but, you know, we were sort of prepared for the worst, and while kidney stones and kidney infections certainly are not comfortable or preferred, they're a lot better than, you know, the big C word or anything like that, you know. Yeah, glad it wasn't more serious, so it was a bit of a stressful weekend for us, and that's another reason why I'm streaming tonight, is because I did have to cancel my weekend streams, obviously, to be there for my girl. So we're making it up here tonight. But other than that, I'm doing good. I'm doing a lot better now that she's feeling better. That cat's got some excellent moms. We try our best. We were fretting moms, that's for sure. Okay, so I came to this area and I don't actually see a named location called Hyrule Kingdom, so I think that must have just had to have been a misnomer. So, I mean, if we beat the game and we're at 99%, we'll know to come back here and look around a little bit more, but I think we're okay, because I don't actually see anything here. Speaking of Muffin, Alana just came in. Is it time for her antibiotics?
Yes.
I can come out and help if you would like. Alrighty, everybody. We'll take a quick 5-minute break here while I go give Muffy her medicine, and then we'll be back and exploring Hyrule. Oh, the ads are going to start in 10 seconds anyway, so perfect. Great timing. Enjoy the ads. I'll be back in a minute. Oops, sorry, my mic was off. Thank you guys for waiting. Muffin took her medication. It was 50% easy. So it's a pill that we have to give Muffin her antibiotics. And for any cat owners out there, or even if you're not a cat owner, I think we can all probably picture how difficult it is to give a cat a pill. But what we did was we got these treats. They're called pill pockets. And essentially, you put the pill inside the treat. And I really didn't think it was going to work. We tried it for the first time last night. We split the pill into two. We put each half into a treat, and she ate them. And we were absolutely shocked and so happy. Tonight, we had some success, but not 100% success. We split the pill into two, put it in two treats. She ate the first treat. She would not touch the second treat. So then I had to wrangle her and hold her, and Elena had to shove the pill into her mouth. So it's a good thing I went out to help, because there was no way she could have done that on her own. And oh god, I hope this is not indicative of how the next couple of weeks are going to play out, because we were really, really excited about the fact that she was eating them so easily in the treats. But let's just hope this was just a momentary setback, because good God, giving a cat a pill is not ideal. But hey, she took it, and that's all that matters. And now we're back. I see Kirky made a comment. I found out a while back that when somebody creates a map, they intentionally place a fake named area on there. It's to catch anybody who's copying their work and publishing it as their own. Oh, interesting. Honestly, I hope that's the case, because if so, it explains, again, the location that on the map is right there, called Hyrule Kingdom, but that I don't actually see in-game. So for now, we'll just have to leave that one. Before we get moving, I did pick up a snack after I wrangled a pill into my cat. I don't know if anybody here eats Uncrustables. They're a new thing for me, for anyone not from North America, because I feel like a lot of times these things are very North American, but they're basically tiny peanut butter and sandwiches. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, rather. They're in like a little circle. You buy like a pack of them, you put them in the freezer, and then you take them out and sort of defrost them, and it's just like a pre-made PB&J. It's absolutely delicious. I picked up a box for the first time a couple weeks ago because they were on sale. And ever since then, I've been addicted. So I defrosted my Uncrustable during the first part of stream, and now I'm gonna eat it. So bear with me here. Mmm. Mm-mm-mm. While I'm chewing my Uncrustable, we'll keep looking. So we got Riverside Stable, Horwell Bridge, and there should be two here. Flore Sandbar and Aegis Bridge. Yes, we got both of those. Mm-hmm. 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 Just gonna hum as we get to each location while I'm eating my Uncrustable. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. So I think we've got all of them now. The remaining ones are in and around Hyrule Castle, which we haven't fully explored yet. So I think what we'll do is we'll explore Hyrule Castle, and then we can double check the last of these locations, because we haven't actually fully finished exploring in terms of Koroks and shrines this area yet. So everywhere outside of Central Hyrule, I think we have every single one of the named locations. According to this map I'm following, we do. So I think we are on track for now, which means we can resume our Korok hunt. So I'm going to stream for another hour or so. We'll see how many Koroks we can get in that hour, and then we'll be all set up for the grand finale tomorrow night. So when we left off on our sort of Korok hunt around Central Hyrule, we left off at Namika Oz Shrine. So we'll teleport back there and then move on to the next Koroks. Hey Meerkat, how are you? Good to see you. Happy Tuesday. Ah, that Uncrustable was delicious. Okay. So, let's mark out our waypoints. So we've got one right here, one right here, one right here, one right here. Oh, there's a bunch of guardians over here. That's good to know. I see 3 guardians marked on this little island, if you'd call it that. Yeah, I guess it is an island. There's a lot of guardians, so we're gonna have to be super careful when we go over there, and or we're gonna have a lot of fighting to do. So, there's a bunch there, and then there's 2 right here. Yeah, according to this map, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guardians just in this little area, so expect lots of combat coming up. Before we get going, I guess I can change my outfit. I no longer have to wear the fire-resistant armor, because we're not climbing up Goron Mountain, and instead, we'll go to the Koroks. So, there should be fairy lights atop a tree over here. I think it's atop this tree. Fairy lights? Oh no, wait. Is it atop this tree? Sure is. Oh, you bitches! Wow. As I was about to get the fairy lights, the bats knocked me off. That was incredibly unlucky. Get out of here. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Hey, Idaho. How are you? Happy Tuesday. We're in the home stretch here of Breath of the Wild, doing a bit of a make-up stream from this weekend when I unfortunately had to cancel a stream. We just spent the first hour of tonight combing Hyrule to make sure we had all the named locations, and I'm glad I did that because it turns out we were in fact missing a couple of named locations. So I think we have them all now, and now we're back on the Korok hunt. Yahaha! That's Korok number 837, folks. We're getting real close now. Tomorrow is going to be the night. The night we've all been waiting for. The finale of Breath of the Wild is tomorrow night, so I hope to see some of you guys there. We've been working on this challenge for long enough now. I'm really, really excited to finally see it to completion, and we'll get in just under the wire. Got a couple of weeks left of 2025, obviously, as I said from the start. The hope was that I would finish the challenge by the end of this year, and I think we're going to do just that. Thank you for keeping the Yahaha command updated, Meerkat. Appreciate it. That's 838 right there. Beep beep. Next up should be a Magnesis puzzle. Up to the northwest. But yeah, how's everybody doing tonight? I hope your week is off to a good start so far. Thank you for stopping in. It's really great to see everybody as always. There are 900 Koroks, so we're 62 away. We've got 62 Koroks, a bunch of locations. Oops, that was the wrong ability. 62 Koroks, a bunch of locations, basically all within Hyrule Castle. 3 shrines, and then we've got to defeat Ganon. That's what's left for us in terms of completion. Now, I hope that block is heavy enough that it won't float away. Yeah, good. It will just stay there while I swim over, and then we'll put it right in. It's easier said than done, though. Oh, wait, is there another block, maybe? Oh. No, this is, I thought I had it in the right spot, but maybe I don't. It looks like it must go right here. There we go. You should end stream by handing in those Korok seeds so we get a little dance before the end. Yes, that's a great idea. I'm also pretty sure that you do get a reward from Hestu when you hand in the 900 Korok seeds. I'm pretty sure you get an outfit. I remember a lot of people being upset by the reward. The reward that you get for finding all 900 Korok seeds doesn't seem to match the amount of effort it takes to get 900 Korok seeds, but I don't care. We're gonna get a Hestu dance, we're gonna get a reward, and yes, we will definitely end stream tomorrow night by doing just that. Now, that took down a Guardian, which is really nice, but unfortunately I only have one Guardian arrow left, so we're only gonna be able to do that one more time, which is kind of shitty, but anyway, one thing at a time. Yeah, so after you defeat Ganon, you'll be able to see your percentage of completion on the main map. So tomorrow night, we'll obviously get all the rest of the Koroks, the shrines, we'll go up, we'll defeat Ganon, and we'll come to the main map. Hopefully the main map's going to say 100%. Hopefully, if we haven't missed anything, and then we will take all those Korok seeds and, like Meerkat said, end the stream and end the challenge by handing them into Hestu and getting a little dance out of it. That's the plan for tomorrow. I'm really, really excited. And then, as I was saying earlier, when I originally planned the streams for December, I didn't know how many streams it would require to get to the end of Breath of the Wild. So I sort of allocated a couple more streams than we needed to. We are going to be streaming on Thursday, and Thursday's stream, if we do complete Breath of the Wild tomorrow, which we should, hopefully, will be these two. I wasn't paying attention to hit an asteroid? Oh no! Oh no. Also, I don't think I updated the counter for the Magnesis puzzle. I think we're supposed to be at 840? I think so. 60 to go. Oh no, there's another Guardian right there. Here's Hyrule Forest Park. Here's the Korok. It's gonna be very funny, because time's gonna freeze for a second while I grab this Korok. And the freaking Guardian is just gonna be trained on me. Alright, seeing as we're over here, Hyrule Forest Park is a named location that we need, but there's a named location right here that we have to go get as well. We didn't cross that bridge, so I'm gonna run away from this Guardian. And I'm gonna grow up and grab that location. I'm gonna do that by fast traveling. Bye-bye, Guardian. Oh no, is my Korok hunting causing you to hit all of the asteroids? Sorry, Kirky. Alright, let's go get the bridge. You can see the bridge from here. There it is. The infamous bridge. Real close to Hyrule Castle now. See all those spooky pillars that Ganon has erected around it. Okay, so we'll go grab that. Conveniently allows us to avoid that Guardian, of course, that was trained on us. And then we do have to go to the south side of this island to get another bridge, and that's where the Korok Trail resumes. But I think, rather than walk down and follow the path and get accosted by that other Guardian again, I'm instead gonna warp back up to the shrine and just do this exact same thing, but down the other way. Alright, that's Helm Head Bridge. Perfect. Now there should be something called a Boneyard Bridge, and on Boneyard Bridge, or underneath Boneyard Bridge, will be our next Korok. So we'll be able to kill two birds with one stone coming up here. this direction. Alrighty. Bridge. That must be it right there. See how far we can glide. I don't think we're gonna make it across the river, unfortunately, because that river current does seem rather strong. I see the rock circle where the Korok is, though, and most importantly, perhaps, I see a raft that we can use to get across the water. Do I have a leaf, though? Yes, I do. Nice. Perky, I don't want to say this because I'm scared you'll hit another asteroid, but did you see the duck that just flew away? There are ducks in the Hyrule River. Alright, perfect. Got me across. The current was too strong. I don't think we would have been able to swim, but the raft worked out. And now from here, we not only get the named location, the raft is drifting away. We gotta test out our basketball skills! Oh, okay. We're gonna need an ice block to make this a little easier. Ducks are perfectly reasonable distraction. Fair. Oh, that was a terrible throw. Pretend you didn't see that one. Pretend you didn't see that one either. Look away! There we go. Yes! Ba-ba-da! Alright, perfect. So now, next up should be rock beneath leaves. To the southwest. Real close to the castle now, so there's going to be a lot more ruins, and there's going to be a lot more guardians. There's also going to be a lot more other random annoying enemies, apparently. The worst part about fighting the Yiga is they won't sit still, so it's like, how am I supposed to fight you when you just do this? It's so annoying. There we go. At least they do drop rupees and bananas, my two favorite things. Alright, we got some ruins here, lots of guardians patrolling. This is the ruins of the Hyrule Cathedral. The Korok should be right here. Well, that didn't work. Can I blow the leaves away? Really? Okay. Can I burn the leaves away? Yes. When in doubt, light it on fire. The ducks were the first thing I took a picture of in this game. Yay! Yeah, the ducks are really cute, too. You can take some amazing screenshots throughout this game. There are so many scenic locations. And, so many things I want to kill you, too. Alright. Oh my god, speaking of things that want to kill me, that really almost did, because I couldn't get my shot off in time. Oh my, alright. Got him. Whew. A second before he was about to unload on me there. Oh my god, alright. That was the last of our guardian arrows, which is terrible because I have no more to one-shot those things going forward. So that's unfortunate, but we're gonna take it one step at a time. Some Timmy Hortons would hit the spot right about now. I had a Timmy's early this afternoon after lunch, and it certainly hit the spot. It kept me awake for the second half of my day. But Timmy's would hit the spot any time of day. Imagine if you had missed, I would have been so sad. Alright, we got two more guardians right there. And great, that one sees me, so this is gonna be terrible. Because not only does he see me, but I also failed to get the Korok at the top of this flagpole, so it was a double fail. On the bright side, I don't know if he can aim this high. So if I can just... Oh, no, never mind. Scratch everything I just said. Why? Examine. There it is. Okay. Oh my god. Now, unfortunately, our next Korok is... there should be a metal door? Oh, it's right next to the Guardian. Okay, great. Fantastic. Like, I don't even know what I'm gonna do here. A bomb arrow doesn't even do 100 HP. I guess we'll just get in and fucking hit it. Oh, I forgot the Master Sword can actually cut off its legs. I totally forgot that. So we can at the very least immobilize it here. Forgot about that detail. We haven't gotten up close and personal with a Guardian in a hot minute. But the Master Sword's the way to do it. Alright, this makes me feel a lot better about what's ahead, because even though we don't have Guardian arrows, we do have the Master Sword, which is extremely effective against those things. Whew. Alright, we got out of that unscathed, shockingly, and now we can grab our next Korok. Cut off his legs and hit its underbelly, yeah. I think you missed a few, Meerkat. That should be 844 right there that I just picked up. Hey Ash, how are you? Yahaha! Welcome back to Breath of the Wild. Tonight is the cleanup stream before we finish this challenge tomorrow night. We're getting real close now. As you can see, we have 844 Koroks. Oh my god. Getting so close. I'm hoping to finish up all of the Koroks in Central Hyrule tonight. And then we can finish up the ones in Hyrule Castle tomorrow. I don't know, I'm just looking around though, and there is a lot of Koroks. You know what there's even more of? Guardians. Just in this area alone, here's how many Guardians I can count on the map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I count 17 just in this immediate area. Oh my god. Alright, this might be a little easier said than done, but you know what? We'll get it. Hi Kieran, thank you for the follow. Guardians of the Galaxy, guard these nuts. God. Just here for a while until I gotta sleep for work in the morning. Yeah, no problem. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. We're gonna mark out the next couple of Koroks that we have and hope we don't get murdered along the way. Okay, there's one there. There's one there. There is a memory right here and a Korok right next to it. Then we're going down here. So many Guardians literally everywhere. There's one here. There's one here. 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 There is a shrine right there, and then Korok there. Alright, this is gonna be interesting. There are so many Guardians littered around here. So we'll do our best to avoid them. Luckily, I just found out that Master Sword plus Guardian legs don't mix, so if we've got to fight them, we've just got to hope that we can fight them one at a time. Fighting more than one at a time, I think, is going to be our downfall. And then we just got to get up close and personal and chop their legs off. Hey, Nine, how's the hunt going? It's going great. We're at 844 Koroks. So we're getting real close. Right, I can see one guardian right there. I can see another guardian right there. The question is, do they see me? I see another one there. Oh my god. This is bananas. We're going for that pinwheel. These are the Hyrule Castletown ruins. Just gonna glide up and over. Okay. I'd really rather not try to complete this challenge while we're getting shot at by guardians, so... Seems Horsey couldn't hear my call? That's okay, because I didn't even mean to call Horsey. Don't mind me, guardians, just shooting some balloons right behind you. You know, priorities, right? Ah. Ah! How is that not hitting? Just bad timing? Oh my god. I'm gonna run out of arrows. How? There's a bit of a drop off, so maybe I need to aim it higher. Oh my god! Okay, I'm literally out of arrows, so I don't think we can do this. Great. The question is if I leave and come back, do all the balloons reset? I don't know, but I guess we are gonna find out. Because, that's all the arrows I got. Out of how many? There are 900 Koroks. Okay, so we're gonna have to come back to that one. So I guess we'll just move on. There should be another one right over here. To go find Beetle, buy some arrows. Now there should be, it says, shoot shield atop the north side of the gate. Oh, fuck me. Oh, I see it. If I shoot it with a bomb arrow, does that count? Sure does! Talk about overkill, but it's all I had, so we'll take it. Also, Ash is currently on a 20 stream streak. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for your support, my friend. I appreciate it. And that is Korok number 845. I am going to run away from this guardian and grab this treasure. Luminous stone. I was hoping it would be arrows, to be honest with you. And then in here is... Okay, great. Another guardian, which is not what I was looking for. There's another named location in here. God, if we can get to it without dying. There it is. Central Square. Okay. Perfect. Whew. Okay. So, from here... Our next stop is right there, but what I'm thinking is I'm actually gonna go try to find Beetle and buy some arrows first. You're over halfway to the next bean? Oh, great. Awesome. Also, apparently we're at 846. I was one off. Even better. Alrighty, Beetle should hopefully be here at this inn. Well, Beetle, you're not gone to bed, are you? It's 2:30 a.m., but I need arrows. Luckily, he sleeps sitting up. Hey! Wow, we meet again! It seems that sharing space is our destiny! What are you looking for? I am looking for arrows, my guy. And I will buy all of them. All of them! Thank you for your business? No problem, man. Alright. Thank you for your constant patronage. You're my guy. You always got the hookup when it comes to arrows, okay? So thank you for always keeping me in business. Alright. So, from here, we're gonna warp back to the tower, and then we're gonna have to get back up to the ruins. Okay, so that's where we need to go. And we'll see how far we can glide to get there. Oh! Whew. We're out of range. Luckily that one didn't have legs, so he can't follow me. Alrighty. Well, I guess while we're over here, there's actually a bunch of Koroks in this little wooded area, so we may as well grab these. Kick your ass, I guess. I want to use the Master Sword, because I want to make sure that's well in charge for any upcoming Guardian battles, so I don't want to waste its power against the basic bitches. Alrighty, over here there should be 2 Korok seeds in these woods. Oh. It's almost morning. Why are you guys coming away? They're only supposed to come out at night. Cutting it real close. I assume the Koroks are around here. Is it just me, or can I hear one, like, jingling? Hello. Ow! Wow, I thought he was going to be my friend. On the bright side, I identified the source of the jingling, and there is in fact a Korok here. He is running around on the ground. Oh god, and there's a Guardian right there. Fantastic. Alright, there's a Korok. Yeah! You just cracked open your Terry's Christmas ball? Oh, you're similar to Alana. She loves getting a Terry's chocolate orange every holiday, and she eats it while we decorate the tree. I can't believe this is such a boomer comment to make, by the way, so bear with me. I can't believe how expensive Terry's chocolate oranges are now. It's crazy. Inflation has hit Terry's chocolate oranges. And, they are extremely expensive. Oh, I was wondering what was gonna zap, but it's my bow. Are all my bows metal? Okay, I guess we're not using bows for a while. Now, that's 2 Koroks in the forest right there, so that's great. So we'll head over into this forest next. Have you had a Toblerone before? Actually, I don't think I ever have, believe it or not, Kirky. I obviously know what they are, but I don't know that I've ever had one. To be honest with you, I'm not a huge chocolate person. Like, some people, you know, like, their guilty pleasure in terms of, like, sweets is chocolate, and that's not me. So that actually maybe explains why I haven't had a Toblerone. Just not a huge chocolate person. But hey, I'll try anything once. TallaraCon 3 Toblerone Eating Challenge? Alright, I know I'm apparently not allowed to use my bow right now, but I need it, so we're gonna take it out for a second. We're gonna shoot that balloon. Okay, now I'll put my bow away. That's one, and these are big trees. Oh, I can hear the jingling. Must be another Korok running around on the ground. No, there's not. There's a stump. Oh, they're tossing acorns. Alright, not easy to hit acorns in a lightning storm. But I'll do my best. Oh. There we go. 3rd time's the charm. Let's go. Hey, Noir, how are you? Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to Breath of the Wild, where we are in the final stages of this 100% completion challenge. Getting real close to the end now, which is super, super exciting, of course. As you can see, we are at 849 Koroks out of 900, and we are right outside Hyrule Castle. So the plan is tonight, it was going to be a short stream and to do a bit of cleanup, especially with the map locations, which is what we did. Now we're spending the remainder of the stream Korok hunting, and tomorrow is going to be the grand finale. I can't believe it. We have been working on this challenge for 12 months, over 20 streams, over 90 hours. I could unload on the stats all night long, but it has taken a minute, and shockingly, the end is in sight. I'm just kind of proud of myself for not giving up, and I'm proud of you guys for sticking with me through all these streams and all these months, and this is gonna be great. That is Korok number 850, ladies and gentlemen, and E9 wants to celebrate with a trash wheel. So let's get right to it. The trash wheel always freezes the first time I use it on stream. I don't know why, so here's the second attempt. Bye-bye. Boom. Yeah-ha-ha! I'll bring some Toblerone with me and biscuits. Yes, and some good tea, Kirky. That all sounds lovely. Can't wait to eat tea. Eat tea and drink biscuits with you is what I was gonna say. Other way around. I switched tabs for like 3 seconds and you get multiple Koroks. Yeah, there was a ton there right in a row. So we were fast and furious there for a minute, but thank you for keeping the counter updated. I appreciate it. Uh-oh. Put my bow away before I get struck by lightning. Will this lightning storm ever end? My god. Feels like it's been raining forever. Right, this is the Mabe Village ruins. There is a guardian over there, but he doesn't appear to see me, so we're gonna keep moving. And find this Korok. I'm not actually sure where it is. I think it might be up on top of this rock. Wow, great view of the castle. Holy moly. Look at that. That's the final thing on our to-do list, of course. Infiltrate Hyrule Castle. One thing at a time. I did not see the Korok there. Oh, it must be under these leaves. Or hay? Whatever this is. Or not. Where are you, Korok? Let's see. It says it's a rock. Very helpful, of course. A rock, you say? Great, that could be anywhere. What I do see, though, is a chest, so we'll start with that. Alright, if I was a rock, where would I be? Literally anywhere, you would think. Double check the map. Did I mark it in the right spot? No, not really. It's kind of up in the woods. That's why. Oh, no, it's right here. There it is. Got it. 851. We're in the final 50 now, folks. Alright, our next destination is... over there? Yeah. There's a guardian there, but I'm hoping this one here is dead. Looks pretty dead. Oh, there's one there. Okay, we're probably gonna have to fight. I'll take out my sword. I'll eat a snack. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to fight this guardian right here. Can't see any way we're gonna get around him. Unless he doesn't see me. Unless he doesn't see me! Get out of the way, blobs! Oh, there's another one there. Oh, he sees me. Alright. Oof. Oh my god. This is not going as well as the first time I fought a guardian up close went. Nope, not even close. I just died. Okay, Oh my god. There we go. Cut off his legs. Cut off his legs. Hey TS, good morning. Yeah, this is a makeup stream since I had to cancel stream this weekend. So we're doing a short little Korok hunt. I also went all the way around Hyrule looking for named locations. I think we found them all, besides the ones that we haven't gotten to yet, mainly up in Hyrule Castle. It was a good thing I did, too, because there were a number of named locations throughout Hyrule that I had missed. So I'm glad I caught that ahead of time, rather than be disappointed once we defeated Ganon and it did not show 100% completion on my map. So, now that we've confirmed all the locations, we're collecting Koroks, and as you can see, we are into the last 50, which is kind of exciting. What's not exciting is that guy's seeing me. I'm hoping I can just run into the memory and that'll cancel. Yeah, it will. Give me a minute. There, Guardian, I've got to recall a memory. Please leave me alone, thank you. That'll work. I think this is our final memory, too, which is exciting. What happened with the apples? Did you finally get that puzzle sorted? I haven't went to check yet. I'm saving that for the very end of tonight's stream to give it as much time as I can to respawn.
Hyrule, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. You have shown unflinching bravery and skill in the face of darkness and adversity, and have proven yourself worthy of the blessings of the goddess Hylia. Whether skyward bound, adrift in time, or steeped in the glowing embers of twilight, the sacred blade is forever bound to the soul of the hero. We pray for your protection, and we hope that the two of you will grow stronger together as one.
Zelda is best girl. This is a really cool scene right here. Link being named the champion of Hyrule, while the rest of the Guardians watch on.
Making it sound like we already lost.
Wasn't this your idea? You're the one who wanted to designate the appointed night with all the ceremonial pomp, grandeur, and nonsense we could muster. And if you ask me, the whole thing does seem to be overkill.
Oh, you weren't referring to Zelda. You were talking about
the princess regarding this boy.
Her,
Oh,
mommy.
give it a rest. That boy is a living reminder of her own failures. Well, at least that's how the princess sees him.
There you go. Great memory and a great way to get out of a Guardian attack. Oh no! I thought he would have forgotten about me by the time we got to the other side of the memory, but nope. He just waited patiently for me to have my moment. And now he's back. Okay, well, the next Korok we need is right here. Can y'all shut up during the ceremony, please? I'm being knighted Twink of the Lands. You may have seen the snaps, but I went out for a few drinks earlier. I did see. I hope you had a fun night. Looks like you had some yummy beverages, which is always helpful on a nice night out. Derp wanted to introduce his girlfriend. Oh, that's so nice. GG's to Derp on meeting a lady friend, and I love that he wanted to introduce you to her, so that's great. I hope you guys had a nice night. Oh, for a second there, I was like, does another Guardian see me? I thought I heard the Guardian music, but I think it was just coming from him, so that's good. Phew. Phew. Alright. Deleting that, deleting that. Now, we need to go back up to the walls of Hyrule Castle and try to complete that Korok shooting challenge. There's a Guardian right there, but he can't move, so if we give him a wide enough berth... Never mind. If I give him a wide enough berth, absolutely nothing will happen, because he still saw me. Okay. They've been going out for over a year now, and it only just now crossed his mind to even mention it. Oh. Well, better late than never, hey? Okay, well, the ones with legs are certainly a lot easier to deal with. The ones without legs, rather. Okay, so this is where we had to give up before. Unfortunately, it does appear that the balloons respawned, so that sucks. For anyone just joining us, I tried to get this Korok earlier, and I didn't have enough arrows, so I had to go hang out with my friend Beetle and get some more arrows, and now we're back. There we go, that's 2. It's 3. Alright. These ones are tough because they go so fast. 4. Nope. Nope. 5. There we go. That's 853. E9 says, Tiff, this is just cruel? What do you mean? What's cruel? Me cutting off the legs of the Guardians? I mean, I feel pretty good about it. Fuck those guys. They are much too spider-like for my liking. Alright. So, I got all the Koroks around this area. In terms of named locations, we also stopped by Mabe Village Ruins and Sacred Ground Ruins. So that's good. That's 2 more done. And now we'll come... I think I'm actually going to go back to Central Tower, grab this one, and then work our way up this side. So let's do
Is now ready to roll.
just that. I let a spider go for a while. The deal was it had to stay in the garage. It broke the agreement. Oh no. Also, I'm at 854 Koroks. So one shy. I could think of no better fate for a spider-esque creature than a thorough de-legging. Exactly. Agreed. Yeah, speaking of spider-esque creatures, there's 2 of them right here. Neither one of them have legs, though. Oh, there's 3 of them, actually, because there's another one right there. Great. I've got to climb that flagpole, so I can only hope I'm going to run outside of their range. Oh, that was really close. Okay. Alright, like, I need you to climb this flagpole as fast as you possibly can. Go. 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 This is a tall flagpole. Go! There we go. Whew! Get in, get out. Oh, and there's another guardian up ahead, and this one has legs. Just my goddamn luck. Alright. Where am I going next? I'm going all the way up there. But there's really no, like, closer point for me to teleport to. So, where's he gonna fight this guy? Ow. Oops. Wrong button. Just trying to eat some meat. Oh my god! Stop! I can't even get close to him! Literally, what the fuck? You bitch! There we go. Oh my god. Taking his legs right off. Get away from me. Oh my god, that was terrible. I could not get close to him. There we go. Flip him over. Thank God for the Master Sword. It does so much damage to these things. There we go. Whew. That was a lot harder than it should have been. And this is why you save Hyrule Field and Hyrule Castle for last, because this place is a friggin' death trap. There are guardians everywhere. Okay, that's the shrine we're headed to. Which means we need to take a quick stop over here first. Perfect excuse for me to go grass boarding. There's a guardian there. There's flying guardians as well. Oh my god. Ganon really went all out with his security system. Are you serious right now? I do not have time for you. Get away from me, Yiga Clan. I already defeated your boss. Why are we even still trying? Right. Are you dead? I think so. Wow. We're gonna get a killer view from up here. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Most importantly, what am I looking for? Let's see. A rock. Great. Comes to life. Surprise! Yeah, that would be just my luck for that guardian to come to life. Speaking of guardians. Okay, there's one there. I'm just gonna make this search a little bit harder. There's one there as well. I'm just looking for a rock. Please leave me alone. I don't actually see it. Oh my god. Being targeted from two areas. Fantastic. Whew. There's the rock. My god. This is the most dangerous Korok hunting ever. That one's got legs. Okay, great. Ooh. Come on, Link. Run into the shrine and hide. Actually, before we go into the shrine, we may as well grab the Korok right behind it. This is Katachuki Shrine. There should be a balloon just up past it here. Right here somewhere. Balloon. Balloon, where are you? Are you on top of this little tower thing? Nope. Are you inside this little tower thing? No, but there's a treasure chest, so that's a nice second. Ah, 5 bomb arrows. Good loot, too. Thought it was a balloon. Where would I be? Oh no. Well, that ruins my search, doesn't it? Okay. Going in here. Take a closer look on the map. Looks like it is... Oh, I think it might be in the trees on this side. And I'll never get to find out because of these assholes. Where even are you? Oh, it's one of the flying ones. That's why. That's why. The question is where's this gonna load me in from? Where was my last save? I'm not sure. Oh, perfect. Right in here. That's good. That's good. I don't actually... Oh, it's him right there. Yeah. See, it's a lot tougher to fight the flying ones. Worst part is I still don't see this damn balloon. wasn't up in this tree? Oh, there it is! Beautiful. 857, baby! Hey, Migs! Thank you so much for the check-in, the hydrate, and the posture check. Both are needed. Appreciate it. Let's take a quick drink. Alright, so we got the Korok right here, which is perfect. So now let's go back down to that shrine that we bypassed before. Katachuki Shrine. This is our third last shrine, which is also quite exciting. If I could open it. Jeez Louise, I don't know what was wrong with Link there. Alrighty. Let's do it. So as you can see, we've got 857 Koroks, 117 shrines. Getting really, really close now. See what this shrine has in store for us. A minor test of strength. I'm surprised that a shrine in this location would be a minor test of strength. You'd think this would all be major tests of strength, considering how difficult the area is and that it's essentially an endgame zone. I'm surprised this is only a minor test, but you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. Ow. Should probably have a snack. Neat. When the outside is a major test, it makes sense for the inside to be minor. Fair enough, I guess. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'll take it. I wouldn't call that a minor test of strength, to be honest. A minor inconvenience at best. Yeah, at this point in the game, we are strong enough that the minor tests really do become simply minor inconveniences. Alrighty, this was shrine number 118 out of 120. Which means we can soon max out our hearts as well. We can get 2 more hearts, which will be the final upgrade. Alright, we've been going for about 2 hours now, which is how long I initially estimated that tonight's little makeup stream would be. So, with that shrine being completed, I think we'll call it a night here. There's still one more thing I want to do, however, and that is check on that stupid fruit tree. For anyone joining us, we have collected every single Korok in every single region outside of Central Hyrule and Hyrule Castle, except for this one. This one here has been glitched, which has been majorly annoying me, and if I'm being honest, kind of stressing me, because I really hope we don't miss out on 100% because of a glitch. So there are 3 fruit trees here, and the fruit will not respawn. We have learned through the internet that apparently the fruit respawns at a rate of, or the chance of 1% per minute when you're outside the area. So what I did today was I literally went up here and parked in Rito Village for a couple hours. I left my game on while I was working. So I'm hoping between that and me exploring all over Hyrule tonight for another 2 hours, it has given the game enough time to respawn that fruit. So at this point, all we can do is cross our fingers and hope for the best, and hope this fruit has respawned so we can finally get that Korok seed down there. So everyone cross your fingers, cross your toes, cross any appendage you can. Let's hope these stupid fruit trees have respawned. Totally not bloating your game hours on purpose. I had to. It's the only way I could get this stupid fruit to hopefully respawn. So the bloat was necessary because the game is being dumb. Alright. There are 3 fruit trees up here. Let's see if the fruit respawn. There's a guy getting eaten by a monster over there, and I literally don't care. I'm here with a singular purpose. I cannot be distracted by anything or anyone at this point. I'm crossing all my tentacles for you, Tiff. Got my eyes crossed. Best of luck. Alright, thanks, guys. Let's see. Like, you know what? We're not even gonna put that negativity into the universe. We will talk about what we're gonna do if this doesn't work. If we see that it doesn't work. Not before. One thing at a time. I'm hopeful that this just worked. That we don't need to talk about it anymore. It's just up on top of this hill here. I can see the trees have respawned, because last time we were here we cut down the trees and everything in the hopes that that would help things respawn properly. The trees are there. The question is the fruit there? Okay, there's 3 fruit on this tree, which there's supposed to be. There's 1 fruit on that tree, and there's no fruit on this tree. This is the tree. It's this tree right here. This is the same thing as it was last time. These 2 trees spawned fruit, and that one didn't. What am I gonna do? Just make sure if I collect these fruits, it won't just work. See, there's supposed to be fruit on this tree such that all 3 trees will look the same. And it's respawning on those trees. It doesn't respawn on this one. Can I ask a silly question? Of course. No silly questions here, just questions. Can't wait for Tears of the Kingdom next year. Oh God, don't even joke. What was the name of the location again? It's just south of Farosh Hills, I guess. That's the closest named location. Farosh Hills is right there. We got the one on the very top of Farosh Hills, and it's this one here that eludes us. What would happen if you collected the fruit and then dropped them onto the tree? You know what, Kirky, at this point, I'm willing to try anything. Let's give it a shot. So you're saying if I could stand here, hold a durian, and then sort of... I mean, hey, it's worth a shot. Can I, like, throw fruit? No, I can't throw fruit. I can only drop fruit. It was a solid idea, Kirky. Does not seem to be working though, unfortunately. Yeah, so at this point I'm just wondering, like, I guess we'll just cut them all down and try it again? I don't know. It's this tree in particular that seems to be glitched. The other 2 trees, we have seen the fruit grow on these trees. But I have never seen any fruit grow on this tree. And that is really, really annoying. It's like, we've come all this way, I've put this many hours into the game just to be stymied at the very end by a glitch. That balloon is not rising very high, my god. Is it because it's stuck on the branch? Must be. Are there any validating game files for this game? That's a good question. Options? Software update? Manage software? I mean, I suppose what I could do is delete the software. It says save data will not be deleted. So we could delete the game and then load back in and see if that fixes the problem. I'm just worried it's like something with my save now specifically, you know? That durian's definitely hearty, yep. Hearty durian. This fruit's mighty odor has earned it the nickname King of Fruits. It offers immense restorative powers. Dishes cooked with it will temporarily increase your maximum hearts. Someone on Reddit did some math with the fruit regeneration. Since the chance is 1% per minute, you're looking at a 70% chance for them to replenish in 2 hours. Per their maths. Gotta go be an adult. Aw. Well, thanks for hanging out, E9. It was good to see you, and I hope you have a good day at work. Better day than I'm having with my stupid durians. Could you stasis the fruit on the tree? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. Because I would have to get the fruit on the tree first. You know what I mean? I don't know if the fruit in these trees are tied to each other or if each tree does the regeneration separately. Yeah, I don't know either. I do not know either. I mean, I guess the TLDR is, I guess we'll cut down all these trees. I'll leave the game on all day tomorrow while I'm at work. And we'll just have to hope that it regenerates. Maybe also what I'll do is I will uninstall and reinstall the game. And, yeah, we'll hope for the best. This is quite frustrating, I can't lie, after all the time and effort we put into this game. For it to come down to a glitch like this is quite frustrating. But we won't give up hope yet. We are still at 857 Koroks. We made great progress today. We double-checked that we had all the named areas outside of Central Hyrule, which we did. Or, well, we didn't, but we do now. We have got 43 Koroks and 2 shrines to go, plus Ganon. And then we will get completion. Can I make one final recommendation? I mean, you can, but the trees are dead now, so depending on what your recommendation is, I'm not sure if I'll be able to complete it. What's the name of this place? I believe it's Farosh Hills. It's close to Farosh Hills anyway. There was a Korok right on the very top of Farosh Hills, and then this is slightly south of that. If you have the game open for literally your entire workday of 8 hours, you're looking at a 99% chance of regeneration. Okay, you're right. So I am going to start my Switch tomorrow morning. Honestly, I'll leave it on for a bit now, tonight. To get some hours, and we will do our best. Skirky says, if it doesn't work again, place the durian on the stumps, and maybe it'll grow back with them attached. I mean, hey. Worth a shot. Oh. Worth a shot. We'll place some durians down. I'll go hang out in Heber Village. We'll leave the game on all day and night, and then I will be back tomorrow night for what will hopefully be the finale of Breath of the Wild. As I mentioned, we've only got just over 40 Koroks. I can't even get these durians on the stumps. 2 shrines, and then Ganon left to go. There's also some named locations in and around the castle, but we should be able to complete this challenge tomorrow night if these goddamn durians decide to be cooperative, so... We're gonna hope and pray and cross all our tentacles, and I'm gonna fast travel up to Hebrew Village, or Rito Village, sorry, to be as far away from this location as I can to ensure that the regenerative clock starts ticking. We will cross our fingers. For now, though, guys, we're going to remain optimistic that we can get this done. And I want to thank you all for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. This was a bit of an impromptu stream, but as I mentioned, I wanted to do a makeup stream after I did have to cancel this weekend's stream. And I'm glad I did, because we got a ton done. And this way, it'll basically ensure that we can complete this challenge tomorrow night. So, hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow. If not, thank you again for hanging out. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, if there's any Tuesday left in your neck of the woods. If not, enjoy your Wednesday. Meerkat says, Tiff, I may have some data. Give me a few minutes and I'll send it to you. Okay. And TS says, another thing to try next time trees grow is come here, save, close game, reload. Okay. These are all really good tips. So between Meerkat's data and TS's recommendations and my plan to sit here for the next couple hours, hopefully we'll be able to get this done. It's midnight right now. Happy Wednesday. Hell yeah. Happy hump day mix. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out. I will see you guys tomorrow for the finale of this 100% completion run. Hopefully the trees stop being homophobic, seriously. Good night, everybody. Sweet dreams.